Hello everyone. It's a pleasant day to you anywhere you are, in Nigeria, out of Nigeria. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your availability for our webinar on the WhatsApp platform, our live on the Facebook, and always checking up on what we have to offer on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. And thank you for doing everything possible to make the platform to be expanded. Today's another day, and I'll be sharing with you reason why I may not allow my child to go to school. And one of the reasons why this become a priority is because there have been a lot of questions and other matters that has come up on the relevance of schooling. How relevant is schooling? Is schooling really important? Is it a scam? And I just want to talk about life beyond academic degree. What's academic degree all about? Why it's become something that we call a scam? And why I may not allow my child to have the conventional academic degree. So briefly, I'll be talking about beyond academic degree. Get others to listen to this. And if you'll be coming to this platform after the live is exhausted, please make sure that you listen, you practice, you write down, and you do something about it. It's not enough to have knowledge. It is the applied knowledge that gives power. So my name is Daniel again, and I am from G4 Strategic Lead Branding Enterprise. We are into ensuring that you have the clarity, you have the support, you have the development, you have the promotional tool so that you can achieve leadership, excellence, expertise. You can have your own innovations, you can manage your projects, and once you have that clarity, you're able to grow and you're able to achieve greatness. And when we talk about greatness, greatness starts from personal fulfillment. It extends into growth, prosperously, materially. It extends into making impact and achieving legacy. That's all we feel life is about. Life is about being fulfilled, being prosperous, and making life better for others. So that's what we do on this platform. And we have other programs that is on ground, our strategic clinic, and other programs that is on ground to help you become the best of yourself. You can also send to us what topic you want us to talk about, or whatever needs that you have personally for your business, for your relationship, for your ministry, or whatever it is that will make you grow, or whatever it is that will make you to become the best version of yourself. So let's jump right into the topic of today: academic degree, and why I may not allow my kids to be a part of the formal or the likely one. So what's an academic degree or a certificate? An academic degree or a certificate is something that is assigned to students after investing in higher education program or a course in a university or a college. So after spending some time in a university or a college, you are given a BSc, Bachelor of Science, PhD, a postgraduate diploma, MSc, Master of Sciences, PhD, Doctor of Philosophy. That's an academic degree. BSc, a PhD, a MSc, a PhD, a BSc. They are all academic degree, and it's a certificate to show that you have invested time in a course. You have invested time in a program in an higher institution. Okay, the idea of an academic degree is to give you an edge in the marketplace. It shows that you are an expert. It shows that you are a leader. It shows that you are credible. When you get into the marketplace, people may not be able to trust you with their patients, with their business, whatever. They want to know if you have a certificate. So it's like an entry qualification. So the essence is when you go into the marketplace in your industry or in whatever area of gifting you have, people want to know where you are going to. If you want to be a minister, people want to know which Bible school you've gone to. It's just for them to be more convenient, to be sure that your foundation is grounded. So a university education is expected to give you an edge in the job market. Going to school is supposed to give you an edge in the job market. Okay. Number two, the reason why academic degree or certificate is being hyped is because it's an entry level to a career of choice. There is no job you want to take if you want to work under people that you will not need this form of degree or certifications. So academic degree has come to be like a basic level requirement, an entry level requirement that will help you to step into the formal workplace, the white collar jobs. Okay, then after your high school, after your secondary education, the next line of action is to go to the university, especially if there is a need for you to be in the academics, or especially if your career or your course or your expertise required a tertiary education. So the need for you to get a university or an academic degree also very important, because after high school, that's next. Final reason why academic degree is important again is because it prepares you socially. Okay, you go to school where you interact with thousands of other persons, so you are prepared socially. These are the people that you meet in the marketplace. This is from whom you may likely get married. This may be your customer, they may be your audience, they may be your clients, they may be your church members. Whatever you are starting, this may be your first client. So it prepares you socially. It also gives you the intellectual prowess, research prowess to begin your career and your adult life. Okay, the foundation of most business starts from institutions. Acts of Mark Zuckerberg, another person that even back out of school, they were able to find themselves intellectually and socially back in school. So why is then school looking like a scam, and why I said I may not allow my child to be a part of the formal education? Number one is because of the scarcity of jobs. We said the reason why you want to go to school is to have an edge, but what if there is no school that will help you to have an edge? Because in actual fact, the certificate you are carrying is what thousands of persons are carrying. So where there is scarcity of job and there is high rate of employment in a country or in an institution or in a place, then academic degree may be a scam. Number two, the government and the anti-human policies that we have in our countries does not even encourage certificates. Beyond just what you have, they want to know what else do you have. So academic degree may be a scam. Number three, some students feel a sense of loss and a waste of time and effort, because I've gone to school, my colleagues that didn't go to school, they are making more money, they have a house, they have a car. So sometimes you are wondering if that 5, 6, 7 years you have invested in academic degree, if you have invested in apprenticeship, in business, will you not have gotten something better? So that's why sometimes it looks like a waste of time. Then apart from that, after the COVID-19 and the lockdown period, academic degree becomes something that is no longer relevant, because now most organizations want an online form of thing. They want technology, the social media and other means, the non-formal means are taking over, and as such people want human skill and soft skill over the art skill we get from class. So apart from that, the commercialization of academic degree, you can pay to get it. You can go to a cafe and get a degree. You can stay at home and get an Oxford university degree. So it has been commercialized, and it seems not to be unproductive. There's a statistic that said African students or youth are unemployable. They have the certificate, but they are not able to exercise the certificate. A friend of mine did a recruitment, and when we were discussing what is to be a content of the recruitment, it was not even about what the person studied in school. We were trying to check the person's empathy, sensitivity, awareness, contribution. These are not what most people learned in school. So that was what she used as the basis for recruitment, which is not taught in school. Apart from that, most of the richest in the world seems not to be schooled formally. Even though they do their research, they go for courses, but they are not schooled formally. And then apart from that, we also have some other celebrities that said school is scam, academic degree is scam. So because of this and many more, a lot of persons have seen school as not being scam, or has been scammed because of different reasons. So the reason why I think school is not a scam, where academic degree is not a scam itself, is because there's a statistic that said a study was done in US of 11,745 individuals, and it was found that 94% of CEOs, of judges, of politicians, of millionaires, of billionaires, and business leaders actually went to college. Okay, and 50% of them even went to high league schools. So even though about 6% make their money and they became prosperous without attending school, 94% still went to school. So that's why you see, maybe it's not even about the school, maybe it's about what we teach in school or the opportunities we offer in schools. So there are different advantages of being schooled, of going to school. Number one is that when you go to school, you have a higher quality job. Okay, that's if you have to work for people. You have a higher quality job and you have the ability of getting more income than a non-graduate. A non-graduate will be earning just the basic, but when you are a graduate, you have the chance of income. Now, I'm not saying that that is the basis for life, but I'm just saying that that alone, if it's about income, it gives you a higher chance to make income in a formal setting. Apart from that, when you go to school, you have these cultural and social experiences. Some of my mates that refuse to go to school, each time I go back home, I still see a difference in their mindset and our mindset. So there's this cultural and social experience that comes with being formally trained. And then in the workplace, there's job security, there seems to be job satisfaction, you're able to network, develop, and you're able to even further learn when you go to a world institution. Okay, then it has been found that graduate has better health outcome. Because of the school you went to, you're able to know about your health. But the people in the village, they don't even know. Most times they ascribe their problems to wizard. They're illiterate in a sense. They don't have understanding. So there's that better outcome. And then your children are also able to benefit from your educational success, because you can't teach your children beyond the level of your exposure. Okay, it has been found that also graduates are influential. When it's time to choose a king or to choose somebody, people actually go out there to pick someone that is exposed to be their king or to be somebody influential. It has also been found that graduate has positive attitude in diversity. There's a less likelihood of discrimination when you have a graduate. Okay, gender equality and other equality are breached with education. You have a PhD, I have a PhD, so there's the breach. Also, graduates are known to have a higher level of skill and they have a wider innovation and economic growth. School exposes you to researches. Yeah, it gives you wider employment options and it helps you to even better make an impact, not in your local circle, but in your greater circle. So, there's a lot of things that make academic degree not to be it. I'm not saying academic degree, and why my child may not be in an academic institution. There's a lot of things they don't teach in the academic institution. There's a lot of things they don't mention in an academic institution. They don't teach us how to relate with our future and the job and the changes and the innovations and the things that may erupt the society. They don't teach us on how to develop sustenance. They don't teach us how to manage our environment. They don't broaden our communication horizon, our selling, our persuasive, our team building, our surviving factor. They don't teach us that there are things that academics will not do. It's just God that will step in. They didn't teach us about the grace factor. That even when you have practiced all, it's still possible there is going to be an 0.0% that God can do. So academics seems to have missed that. Okay, they missed out how to be self-motivated, the place of esteem, identity, how to have clarity, the place of values, how to know your one thing for life. Academic degree seems not to expose us to our talent, our passion, our purpose. They don't help us to discover that the courses we study in school, we are supposed to find our subject niche, we are supposed to find our career path, we are supposed to find our ideal job, we are supposed to develop ourselves towards our career. That before we leave school, we should have a business plan of the career. Okay? They didn't teach us how to apply for graduate school. They don't teach us that. They didn't teach us on how to volunteer in a dream job, that we can build experiences. They didn't tell us that showing volunteering services is even some of the work experience you need. They didn't teach us how to search for job, how to prepare for interview, how to speak publicly, how to write proposal, not project, academic project. They don't teach us on leadership and team building. They don't teach us on interviews opportunities. They don't bring jobs on campus to come and interview and prepare. They don't teach us on resume and CV writing. They don't network us at all. So this thing seems to be missing, and that's why you see when you step out of school you have to pay for this. What if this has been incorporated in your academic program? It will have been easier to find expression if people that are in the field are invited in to speak to us, to mentor us, to train us. To be easier for us to survive out there. So for you that have gone through an academic degree, or for you that have gone through an education and you are asking yourself, is this not a scam? How will I grow beyond? And why I will invest more in matters that outgrow academic degree is to know what is missing in your life. That may not come from school. is to know your dream job and where you fit in creatively. It is creativity that gives you an edge. It's creativity that births innovation, and people pay you for being different. So you need to sit down, you need to think, you have to discover your true talent, your passion, your goal, your purpose for life. These are the things I will invest in my children, because I know academic degree may not offer them. And if I'm going to start an educational institution, these are going to be the core, specializing in a course, specializing in a subject, learning intrinsic intelligence, thinking digital, technology, intelligence that are beyond just sweating. Okay, going beyond professional certification, beyond academic certification, into personal certification. Okay, you must be able to draft your business plan, your life plan, your resume, your CV for your dream job. Don't wait till you finish school to have a resume. Have a resume every day. Write something about your life. Think about the value you bring to the table. Look about the things you have offered to people freely and how you can make a business therein. Don't wait till after academic degree to ask yourself, after now, what next? After NYC, what next? You can get a graduate job. You can become self-employed. You can do your postgraduate studies. You can take a gap year. There are a lot of opportunities beyond just doing masters. Okay? If marriage is the best for your dream job, please settle. It's about being happy. It's about being fulfilled. It's about growing. So you have to grow beyond what you have been taught. So for you to be successful, you don't need a college degree. What you need is to be positioned, is to be connected. You can connect to a lot of opportunities on LinkedIn. You can get partnership, scholarship, research, creative activities, and you can join a lot of societies, and they will never ask you which school you finish from. Number two, you have to take ownership for your life. Take ownership. Be responsible. Be self-accountable. And that will help you to even get professional and personal development for lifelong career satisfaction. Okay? You can build a CV from what the volunteers you have done in church, in civil society. You can get testimonials of people that know you for your integrity, reference letter, recommendation letters based on life. Okay? You have to have a purpose-driven job. Not just making money. Money will come. You don't even need to stress yourself to make money. We have passive income. We have active incomes. But when you research into your dream job, then it is easier for you to share with people and reach out to them. So life should be about loyalty to your dream. Okay? Being diligent, being committed. Even if you are working 8 to 4, have a 5 to 9 to work on your dream. Every job you are doing for people is to prepare you for your own job. And don't leave a job when they give you sack letter. Be sensitive enough to know when you have grown enough. Every job you take is for you to contribute and for you to grow. So when you get to a point where you are not growing and when you are not contributing, they will start, nagging will start, murmuring will start, complaining will start. When your creativity dies, it's either you take a break, a vacation to rejuvenate, or you step out of the job. So these are very, very important. So for a lot of persons, after academic degree, university education, you can go for your National Youth Service Corps. You can get married, you can go into full-time ministry, you can get a paid employment, you can start up an organization, you can go for your postgraduate studies. But while you are doing this, please make sure that one of the ways to build experience is through apprenticeship. You know, I've always been teaching people theory on brand strategy, brand promotion, brand management. But I have to submit myself to internship. For quite a while now, I've been practically engaged in a physical business where I'm learning the art of advert, the marketing, customer relationship, and it has really changed my perspective that theory is not practical. So internship and early business career is very, very important. Don't wait till you have all the information. You can start and learn on the job. There are feedback that you will not get until you start. So working for others helps you to raise capital, experience, and to make people that will even become a part of your clients. But please, ultimately, own your own organization. Own your own organization. Start your own. And if you don't want to start your own, be a partner. Don't be a worker. Don't be a steward. Be a partner. Be recognized for your contribution where you are working. Okay? And while you are growing old, you have to raise the next generation. Don't allow your children to make the mistake you made. Okay? And when you retire, don't retire and be at home and be checking people passing and be gossiping. retire into making productivity, raising next generation, raising people, mentoring people, and make sure that when you have to die, you die finished. Heaven is ultimate. After all said and done, heaven is ultimate. So certification is very important. It only shows that you are knowledgeable to practice a career. But don't forget that a certificate is just a vehicle to carry you through life. Life is different from certificate. A certificate is a vehicle for societal contribution. Okay? A certificate shows that you have a niche, you are an expertise, you are a professor, you are a founder, you are a consultant, you are a contractor, it's just a vehicle. It places on you a greater responsibility to be different and to be responsible. Being different, being creative, being innovative, it's what's important. Okay? We all have a kingdom mandate, and a certificate may be like, okay, you finished from Bible school, this is your certificate, but there is more to it. Academic degree does not guarantee success, but it shows you the door. Okay? It's your vehicle to enter corporate organization, to become a startup, but you must be fueled by it's all about passion. It's all about being driven by your talent. It's all about being driven by purpose. You just want to be fulfilled in life. You just want to be all that you want to be. So what is the summary? The summary is that you should use your academic degree to worship God. Be driven by passion. Use your talent as an instrument. Pick jobs and start business and relationship that is passion oriented. Allow your gift to help you to fulfill purpose. Before your degree, purpose. While practicing your degree, purpose. When you are out of paid employment or you have retired, purpose. Develop yourself every day. Look for opportunities to grow, opportunities to learn, opportunity to build, opportunity to practice, opportunity to touch lives, opportunity to serve men, opportunity to wreak hell, opportunity to populate heaven and to depopulate hellfire, opportunity to honor God and to make opportunity to make life better. Don't be a part of the problem. Make a difference in the problem. So, why I may not allow my child to go to the normal academic institution is because academic institutions has neglected human life and soft skills. So, I would prefer my child to be homeschooled with the right attribute to be a right woman than for my child to go to a formal education and join the queue of people looking for a job. I don't want my child to feel opinionated and feel that, look, he deserves a national cake when he can create the cake. So the same thing with everyone. I've had a lot of programs. I've had my first degree, my second degree, I'm on my third degree. But what I've learned from there is not even about the degree. It's about discovering myself. And if I've not gone to school and I've been exposed to the network, to opportunities, to people, I will have still found myself. So for me, as early as I have my first child, with the help of God and with sensitivity, I'll start looking out for my child's passion, for talent, for his purpose, and I will only educate him with the requirement he needs in that area. If my child is a C. Ronaldo, he will not study medicine. He will go to the school for football. If my child has a music inclination, he will not go anywhere else apart from music school. If my child is technical, he will go to a polytechnic. It's not about the fact that there is discrimination, BSc, HND. No. It's about being fulfilled. When your child has a self-esteem, it doesn't matter if your child is an HND or an ND or an NCA graduate. It's not about proving a point to anybody. It's about what happens to your life. The best financially in other areas, they are not even degree holders. They are people that find themselves. They are confident in themselves. And before you know, people that went to school, professors start working. At the time in Nigeria, Dangote made the recruitments for drivers. And if you see how many PhD and MSc holders apply to work for Dangote, who I'm sure does not have a PhD. So it's not about academic degree. It's about schooling. It's about intelligence. And we are now told that Microsoft and some other organizations no longer even recognize academic degree. So if you have a life degree, esteem degree, talent degree, passion degree, you'll be surprised how far you've gone. My name is Daniel again. and I'm from G4 Strategic Leap Branding Enterprise. We are committed to making you grow. We are committed to helping you achieve greatness. And we do this by giving you clarity, by giving you support and helping you to have promotions. We do it by keynote speaking, by certifications, by development, by modeling your idea, by mentoring you into your destiny. We do this by helping you model any idea you have. We do it by offering management consultancy for your organization. We do it through training, through development, through workshops, through seminars, through courses. We do this by corporate administrations, and we do this by promotion. Whatever business you have or idea you have, we have a platform to help you promote it so that you can become the best that you can be. You can send in your questions to what we've discussed today beyond academic degree, and why I may not allow my child to attend any institution. Look out to becoming the best of yourself. Look out to learning, to growing, to sharing, and becoming better. Beyond academic degree, there's life. Start your life, work on your life, and you see a difference between you and those that have academic degree. It's about innovation, it's about contribution. Make a difference. Thank you.